Hi guys, it's Anita and I am here to redo a requested video of a flip through of my completed December daily. So this is what I housed it in. I made my own TN Traveler's Notebook. This was a tassel that I had made that went on here using ribbons, sequins, just scrap stuff. And I also had included a few charms on here. Most of these I've had for a while, and I included a mini keychain on here, but I just liked it for the charm. So this was my December daily setup. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I'll start with this. This was a paper clip that I had made just for decoration. I really didn't use it to keep anything attached to my December daily, and I'm going to go quickly because I don't want this to be long. So these are a few clips that I had on here. This was just a gold clip with some ribbon that I had. This one is just a bow that was glued to a paper clip. Let's see. Whoa. This one is just some tulle, some white and gold tulle that I tied onto a paper clip. This one was a button that I glued onto a paper clip. And yeah, there's one more, if I can find it. Oh, this one. If I can get it off. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I enjoyed mine. So this one was just a paper clip that I glued 2 ribbons onto. There's that one. I thought there was one more, but I cannot find it. But no big deal. So this is the standard size Traveler's Notebook that I made. I tried to do one a couple years ago. It was a much larger one, and I never completed it because it was so big. And I actually have it right here. It was more of like the junk journal style. Yeah. As you can see, it is empty. So what I've decided is I will probably use this as just a regular journal. I don't care that it's winter Christmassy put together. My thoughts will still be the same. So I'm going to finish that up just to complete it. There's no reason to toss it. So let me get started. So this was my December day. Like I said, it's standard size. I started in November and I think I ended in January. So let's get started. And before we get going, all of my pages are not decorated. I still have to print my photos to put in here, but for January I'm on a no spin, so I will be ordering my photos in February and adding them to my Traveler's Notebook. But I left plenty of space to go back and add the pictures because I took plenty of them. So this is my first page. It was from November 15th, and my pages are not in date order. It's just I would pick a page if I like what was on it and go from there. And this is just using papers that I had bought while on vacation in the summer, and some washi that I bought while traveling. Yep, it's not a pocket, so it's just layered paper. And let me go ahead and flip the page. This is a tag that I had made years ago, and I just took it out of a box and decided to put it in here. Some journaling that I did here, and I think, yep, this page is from the Daphne's Diary. So I just journaled in the white space and even over some of the other parts. And the tag, this is a Mombi sticker. They're really, really big, so I just put it on this paper right here, and it relates to what I was writing on this side about some things that were going on that didn't make me quite happy. So this is about me not journaling. So this was on the 15th, and like I said, I forgot to put the dates on some of them, so I don't know when I journaled them. But then I realized, hey, you're not going to complete your December daily if you're not journaling. So that's what this page is about. A journal on the bottom of here, and some of them have quotes on them. And this is the next page. This is actually something that I wanted to practice, hand lettering, and put that on this page. This is some paper from Hobby Lobby. This is a page that I journaled on. I used a card from Target Dollar Spot. I think it was their previous year's card. This Santa comes from the Hobby Lobby paper pad. I just cut him out and colored his face brown. A tag that I made using, when you buy like a paper pad, it'll have like the demo of all the papers that are in there. So that's what that was. This is that actual cover sheet. So I just adhered it to some scrap paper and made a tag. This was on November the 20th. And I just did some layering on this page. This was a die cut that I had cut out, but I didn't use it. I think it's Cottage Cuts, but I'm not 100% sure. And I know this one, just this right here, I've had for a long time. I just pulled out a box of die cuts and just started using what I could. This one is just a clear piece of plastic, excuse me, that I adhered to this page. And this page is actually from a magazine. I like the way it looked because it's snow. And I live in Florida and we don't get snow. Well, Central Florida. This is again from the die cut, the paper that I bought while I was on vacation. This one is an older one, so I just journaled on the back of these and I slid them into this clear pocket because I still wanted to be able to see that scene in the background, and I didn't want to glue anything down to it. And this one is another page that I journaled using scraps. Happy birthday. Let's see. This is on November 27th. This is my partner's birthday, so we went and celebrated her birthday. And on here, I journaled about the greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you dedicate your time, you are offering a part of your life that you will never get back. So I put that on there. This is, again, that new paper that they had at Hobby Lobby this year. And we also went on a day trip, so I put some of the things that I purchased in this bag. And I bought this candle. It smells so good. Even, oh my, it smells really good. Without burning it, you can smell it in the house, and it smells really good. This is another piece from the Daphne's Diary. And this is a page about my first eggnog latte from Starbucks that I really enjoyed, even though I decided that I'm giving up Starbucks. This is a page that I've never done this before. I've used sequins and done shakers before, but I've never sectioned off the plastic. So I wanted to do that. And this is what it came out as. So I put sequins in the top, just the red and the clear. And then this one is a mix, and it has a die cut from Cottage Cuts. It says North Pole Airmail. If you can see it right here. And it has a deer. It's bent upside down right now. And this one is a pick from Michaels. I just cut it off of the stem and stuck it in there with some more sequins. And I left this open because I can slide something in or out of it right here. I'm sorry, right in this opening where it says Mary, that just slides in and slides out. Another place to add pictures. Another page that I journal on. This was from December the 1st. And the background is from a Michaels sales ad, and I really liked the images that they had on there. So all of them are not covered. And that tag, that's where it went to. This is actually a piece of scrap paper, the square with the circle cut out. So I kept it because I like the paper. What I did is I put some red tulle. I glued red tulle to the back of it to create a pocket, because this is the journaling that goes behind there. So it slides in there. And you can still see the picture from the ad, and when you slide that in there, you're not losing anything. So, and this was from, I was making Christmas cards. Someone ordered Christmas cards from me. This was a die cut that I did, but I decided not to use it, so I just stamped on it and used it as a piece of decoration in here. This is an envelope with some journaling in there. Let me see if I put a date, because I don't remember. This is an old piece of scrap that I stamped and never used. And this does not have a date on it, so I can't tell you guys when I journaled on it. A sticker from the, I want to say the Dollar Tree that I put on here, and some washi tape. There's a clear sticker right here that says Mary on it. More of that advertising from Michaels, and I just put some washi tape on it. Again, that paper from Hobby Lobby, you can tell the difference because their faces are pink, and the one that I colored, his face is brown. So, if I ever flip back through it, you know, that'll give me something to do, just color those in. This one is just using scraps, a piece of paper. I made some cards, and this was a piece that was left. I journaled on the back of here. Made a little semi belly band to tuck it in there to hold it. This is the 3rd, December 3rd. This die right here, where it has the 3, I ordered, oh yeah, I ordered something from Simon Says Stamp with a gift card, and it literally took forever for them to process the order, because I used the gift card. When I ordered the gift card, it was late at night, and they used a third party to do their gift card, so I never got the confirmation. It was just a whole hot mess. Yeah, so I haven't ordered from them anymore. Even though I like their products, it was just crappy. This is from a magazine. I just washi it onto this page because I really like the Christmas tree. This is another page right here where I'm journaling about giving up Starbucks. Starbucks is expensive if you drink it. I'm sure you know. I looked at how much I was spending, and to me, I can no longer justify it just to maintain a gold card. No. So I stopped buying Starbucks. My gold card expires in March, and it will just have to expire because I don't want to invest in that anymore. So this was just some journaling I did about that, about how much money am I spending. This right here, I made Christmas tags as gifts, different ones, so you'll see them throughout the book. Some of them, so this was one of them that you can to give to people that they can put on their gifts. This was an old, the Jingle All the Way is really old. I just pulled it out of my stash. This, I want to say, is from Walmart, one of their tags. Clear acetate with gold stars on it. I think I got that from scrapbook.com. And right here, I just did journaling in here. Right here, this is an old Tim Holtz die cut that I pulled from my stash. This is from Target's last year dollar bin. And on the back of here, it's just an image that I cut out, and I liked it, so I put it on the back of here. And actually, I like it better that way, so we're going to put it back that way. And this is another page. This was an envelope that, like junk mail, so I covered it up with a red piece of cardstock and layered it with stickers, some scrap paper, and I kind of doodled along the side of it. You can see the black lines. And inside, I have my journaling right here, and I attach these on here just to add decoration to the December daily. So it goes in there. When you close it, they hang from the bottom. This is a tag from Target. I tried to do a little bit of embellishing on my page. The background is actually Christmas wrapping paper. I kept a piece of that. So I put these on here. This is just scraps of paper that I had left. I cut them into the little flags and doodled on them. Paper from Hobby Lobby. Another card from Target. I don't know why I keep forgetting the store. But I journaled here. This was December the 16th. I talked about what my daughter asked me to make for dinner. This is the first year that I have not cooked Christmas dinner. My daughter and son-in-law did really well. I was going to cook something for the house so when we got back, but she cooked so much that I didn't have to, which I'm really thankful for. This is a piece of, I forget what this, it's almost like a wax paper, but it's not. It comes from a paper pad that it's just filled with paper like this, and you can tear them out. It's like a wrapping paper. If you guys want to know what it is, I'll try to remember to put the comments below. So, and this is just die cuts from the series of cards that I was making. I used that there. A Christmas snowflake, a round circle, and what I did is I just made some page flags, put it under the circle, and I trimmed it off to square it off. And that's a die cut that I was using for card making, but I didn't use it, so I put it up top. It says "Oh Joy." And this is about my last Starbucks. So I journaled on here. The cards are inside of this Starbucks cup. And I put that paper clip on there to keep them from falling out. So I use these scrap pieces of paper to journal on here. And they go in here. And this was another piece that it was a die cut, but I didn't use it, so I just used it as a journaling card. And I put it on here. And this was December the 13th. And I did not journal every day because every day something did not happen. I don't have any young children. So, and most of the time it's just work, chores, like your normal everyday stuff. So, that's why my journal does not go like every day there's something written down. And this right here is from a cousin of mine lives here, and they were having a Christmas party. We received the invitation, but we couldn't go because we had already committed to going to someone else's party. So I put that on here. That's what I journal about on this page. And this page right here, I just was, nothing was going on, so I just wanted to do something creative to be in my craft space. So my Christmas list, this is a digital stamp that I colored with crayons. And this is a page from a children's book. I left it plain. I like the image on there, the other side of it. An envelope that I can use to put all of my extra pictures in. More paper from Hobby Lobby. And this was, I had, a few years ago, I purchased the book Art of Whimsical Lettering. I forget who the author is, but her Facebook feed popped up in my, her Facebook channel popped up in my feed. So this was one of the challenges, and it's one that I did. This was going to be a card for the person that ordered the cards from me, but I didn't like it enough to use it as a card. So I just put it in my December daily, and I journaled on the back of it. So that was that day, and I honestly do not remember the date, and I don't think it's on here. Nope, it's not dated. This is a card that I made. It's a clear acetate card, and unfortunately, I guess I must have sat it on something, and you can see like fine little scratches in the surface, and I can still see them now. So for me, the card was good enough to put in my December daily, but not good enough to sell to someone. So I kept it, and I put it in my December daily. It's just decoration. Another folder to add pictures in, and this right here, I'm going to put the family photo from Christmas Day on the back of here. And this is just pieces of scrap paper that I had. I cut them into maybe an inch and a quarter square, and you just weave down one above, over it, down, over, under, just to use up some paper. So I wanted to try it, and I just put my picture on the back of here, and that'll be that. Again, another page from that children's book. Just some journaling. Nothing was going on this day. It says, you don't have to be positive all the time. It's perfectly okay to feel sad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, scared, or anxious. Having feelings doesn't make you a negative person. It makes you a human. So that's something that I journaled. I used washi tape. This is just from my stash a long time ago. This is from one of those hot buy little pads that you tear the piece off. I just glued it onto the paper. And this one is just my Christmas card list, and this was on the 19th. Just using scraps and stickers. I normally try to send out I normally try to complete my cards in late October, early November. This year, time just got away from me. I didn't do any Christmas cards. So I normally make Christmas cards for my family. I didn't do that this year. I just sent them box cards. So I kept a copy of the cards that I sent out this year. And one of them must have fallen out because there is this card. This is what I sent. And I sent another card, but I honestly cannot find that card to save my life. So I don't know where it is. It's not this one. Or maybe it was this one. But there should be one more card that I sent out, and I just cannot find it. So that was that day that I mailed my Christmas cards out. And this is just the 20th. just a little bit of journaling, trying to shop. It was about shopping for the little kids in our family. And since I don't have a young child, it's kind of difficult to know what's the new thing for kids, what's hot, what's not. So that's what that was journaling about. The other piece of that previous page, this is just more journaling on the 22nd. This is just a tag that I use just for decoration. And this is glued on. So this is Christmas Eve. And it says Santa Claus is coming to town. This is all stuff that I just had that kind of came together. The colored image is an image that I had stamped to use on one of the cards that the lady was buying. But I decided I didn't like it enough to use it on a card. This was in my die cut little bin thing. So I was like, And I found this while trying to find something else to decorate my December daily. So I attempted to put it aside and still misplaced it by the time I got to this day. So I searched for it because I knew it was there because I had previously seen it. So it kind of all came together. And my journaling is actually behind the window. This is a stamp that I did a long time ago. I don't even remember where this stamp is, but it's a stamp from my stash. It's probably in one of the boxes somewhere. And I used up paper that I had kept from previous years that I really liked. It's this paper in the background. This is a Kaiser Craft piece of ephemera, and you flip it up. I have more journaling on the inside of the pocket. And the gift tags, gift receipts are in here. And this is from, I used to belong to Your Paper Pantry, and there was a December daily swap. At that point in time, I had never made a December daily. I really wasn't interested in doing one. But I tore it apart, and this is one of the pieces that was on there, so I kept it. This presents at the bottom is, again, from my die cut stash. I just laid some stickers on there, and that was from the 24th. This is on this is the back side of that acetate sheet, and this is on the 25th, I believe, or just a day. Like, I think I'd probably just journaled more. So this is just the letter H. There's no, I didn't use a template for this. I kind of just free-handed it and drew it on a piece of heavy cardstock first, and then I cut it out in this plastic and used my fuse tool to seal it up. So it's just I don't even know what you would call it. It's a shaker letter. So, and this is from Target, and it just says Happy Holidays. And this page is on the 25th. This was a bowl that I had cut out. It's a paper tray ink die. I was going to use it on a card, but it was too long, and I never, I just didn't use it. So I just put it in my December daily. And on here, I journaled the only gift that has forever given and never stop, a savior, a gift. And on this page, I wrote a letter to Santa Claus from my household. Let me cover up the address. Thanking him for celebrating Jesus' birthday with us. And it opens up. So the brown is just a piece of scrap paper. This was a postcard that I downloaded. This is a Cottage Cuts die. I used it in the previous part also. And this is the journaling that I did on that day. And that goes in here. This piece, I think this is a My Creative Time die. It says December 25th. If you can kind of see it, it kind of blends into the background. This piece right here is an old K & Company acetate piece. This is one of the similar tags that I had made as Christmas gifts to give away, and a Tim Holtz star on that page. That advertisement from Michaels, you can see it right there. Christmas, the tags that are like when you get the gift cards and they're in packaging, that's what this is. And I put some in the envelope. Another journaling piece right here. This is on December 31st. And I journal, whenever you are creating beauty around you, you are restoring your own soul. And this is washi tape that I just put on the page for decoration. This is just another clear pocket to put some pictures in. The other piece of that kids book, I didn't journal anything on this page. I should be able to put some pictures on here. And this is the last page of my December daily. And it says, I am becoming a better version of myself one day at a time. And if you want to see this clearer, I did post it on my Instagram. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick flip through. And like I said, my December daily, nothing spectacular. I've seen some December dailies you're like, wow. But yeah, not this one. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will talk with you soon.